What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to SW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to the Latin medley by Katrina Velarde. This was requested by THS as one of his monthly requests included in my Patreon membership. Thank you so much for all of your support. I really appreciate it. I've only seen her once in a collaboration when they performed One Sweet Day, I think it was called. And I really liked her voice in that already. So I'm very excited to check out something completely by her today for the first time. I'm assuming it's a medley of Latin songs. Thank you for that. That's obvious, yes. I wanted to say, I think it's different songs that she covers. I would assume that's not like original songs is what I'm trying to say. I don't know much about Latin music, I think, so I don't know if I'll know any of the songs, but I'm really looking forward to discovering this. If you want to be like THS and support me and my channel, you can request the song on my Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find some exclusive content like this one. You get requests included monthly and also some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it.
Yesterday, just a photograph of yesterday, and all its edges folded in the corners faded sepia brown.
Very smooth.
And yet it's all I have of our past love. Postscript to its ending. Brighter days, I can see such brighter days when every song we sang is sung again. And now we know this time it's for good. And we're lovers once again. And you're near me. I can remember the rain in December, the leaves are brown on the ground. In Spain I did love and adore you. The nights filled with joy were our yesterdays, and tomorrow will bring you near me. I can recall my desire, every reverie is on fire, and I get a picture of all our yesterdays. Yesterday I can say,
cool vibe.
Every time I see that Spain again. I can remember the rain in December, the leaves are brown on the ground. Our love
Like those rhythmic passages.
The bright lights and songs were our joy each day, and the nights were the heat of yearning. I can recall my desire, every reverie is on fire, and I get a picture of all our yesterdays. Yesterday I can say, I gotta think of it time I see you gaze at me. I
So
see
the
moments
vocal
of
melody and the
history.
keyboard being the same in those faster parts is pretty cool.
And they dance to the melody, and we live again as if dreaming. The sound of our hearts beat like castanets, and forever we'll know their meaning. I can recall my
Such a smooth vibe. Alright. Love those guitar leads in the background. Also showing a lot of different deliveries. Pretty cool. Alright. Wow. There she goes. Wow. Really showing her range. I also like the attitude with which she's performing. Looks like she's having a lot of fun too. Wow. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Just purely good vibes, very vibrant and rhythmic and also kind of playful performance, but especially towards the end also technically very impressive. She's showing her skill, showing her talent, but also performing with a lot of charisma and also having those energetic powerhouse vocals displayed, especially towards the end. I think it's also just the genre that's a lot about the rhythm, the groove, the vibe. I think that was very cool, very smooth from the first second. Those danceable beats, but also sometimes those rhythmic passages even in the vocal lines. Everything, yeah, just instantly gives me this tropical feeling, if that makes sense, with the percussion and this keyboard that's sometimes having this organ sound, I think. Those very smooth guitar riffs in some of the parts. Then, of course, the brass instruments having a very important role for the whole mood and for setting accentuations here and there. Sometimes in combination with the percussion and with the drums, having some like stop and go rhythms going on. That's very cool. It's just overall this good mood, good vibes, very joyful, and I think you could also see that in the way she's performing it. She seemed like she was having a lot of fun. I liked her performance, her attitude, her confidence, her moves, the way she's kind of playing with the camera here and there, also playing into this overall sensual atmosphere that I think maybe also just comes with the genre, and maybe also because I don't know the original songs, but sometimes I didn't even notice the transitions, which is a great sign for awesome transitions in a medley. Then I just noticed through the melodies or through some changes in her delivery, or also in the way some of the different songs were, I don't know, maybe mixed a little differently, it feels like, or just layered differently. So there were some more layers of her voice, some background vocals that I'm assuming she recorded herself. But all of that also definitely shows how quickly she adjusted from one song to the next one, which can also be hard, I think. She's always very in the flow with the song, in the groove, in the vibe, with some very catchy melodies, like I said, performed very on point, like technically perfect. Some, pretty cool, like decorative vocal runs, some vocal ornamentations or embellishments that show her skill. And then, of course, towards the end, showing her range with high sustained notes, with very powerful bells, very strongly performed, with a very energetic, powerful and intense delivery that I didn't necessarily see coming. So that was kind of surprising, and in the best way possible. And it's giving this whole medley, kind of a grand finale with those dramatic vocals. So also the way that's placed is very clever and very cool. Thank you very much, THS, for this request. I actually had a lot of fun. It definitely put me in a good mood. It was very groovy, just very fun. I love the rhythms, the melodies, and even if like this Latin music probably won't become my favorite genre ever, because I don't know, based on this, there are just a lot of similarities between the songs, but they still did a great job of performing that, and I can still appreciate this work, this performance, this medley a lot, because I can see the skill, the abilities, the thoughts that went into this. I can also appreciate the vibe. I like how smooth it is, how, I don't know, stylish it feels. I like the percussion, I like the guitar riffs, I like the brass elements, and I especially like her vocals, because I think she has just a great tone of her voice, a great color, and a great sound, while also showing in this song what kind of range she has, with especially high notes, but also with different dynamics and different kinds of deliveries. And I enjoyed watching her perform, her attitude, the confidence and charisma and joy she definitely transported through the screen. Definitely, yeah, gives an extra flair to this whole video and makes it even more contagious and infectious, with these danceable beats, these grooves, and I had a lot of fun checking this out. Please let me know what other songs by her I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.